When certain individuals are unable to pay the debt, they tend not to pay them, which impacts the credit scores. When debt surpasses incomes, individuals can legally have their debt reduced and ultimately eliminated. This series discusses bankruptcy. Most importantly, it explains the two main types of bankruptcy and how both of them can help individuals regain financial freedom. Without further ado, let's dive right into it.
This spot is reserved for advertising. Call Strategic Consulting Firm at 618-823-8701 to eternalize the name of your business. I will run your 60-second ad and drive customers to your place of business. Here is a sample of our ad.
Do you know how to skin a cat? I don't know either. So, let's go to the slaughterhouse across the street to learn. We will receive a free paper machete and an air apron once we sign up. The slaughterhouse, the only place you skin a cat without taking any of its 7 lives. Call them at 615 Skin a Cat to get a free cat to skin.
The thinking that people file for bankruptcy because they have bad credit or because they don't have fiscal discipline is false. The other falsehood is that people who file for bankruptcy can apply for new credit and lose their assets. The main reason people file for bankruptcy is to eliminate their debts. Bankruptcy is a way to either erase your debt or make a plan for you to pay them back. Bankruptcy erases some debts, not all, especially child support, alimony, student loans, to name just a few. However, it does erase unsecured debts such as personal belongings, credit cards, inexpensive cars, payday loans, mortgage, tax debt, and certain types of student loans. The government may guarantee student loans for individuals who have been remained unemployed for over 7 years after they have been out of school.
Azazel Podcast, the show about political entrepreneurship, political literacy, and true crime. Listen on www.azazel.info.
The most popular types of bankruptcy are Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Chapter 7 compels qualified individuals to sell their assets to pay off their creditors, whereas Chapter 13 compels qualified individuals to reorganize their debt to pay their creditors and fix monthly installments. The goal of Chapter 7 is for qualified individuals to become debt-free in less than 9 months, while that of Chapter 13 is for qualified individuals to become debt-free between 3 to 5 years. Therefore, in layman's terms, Chapter 7 is asset regulation bankruptcy, while Chapter 13 is a repayment plan bankruptcy, and neither one of them relieves individuals from their financial responsibility toward their creditors. Bankruptcy cases stay on individuals' credit report for up to 7 years. Even so, within those 7 years, individuals can still apply and qualify for credits. I advise anyone contemplating the bankruptcy route to conduct ample research before filing. There are alternate methods to pay off debts without losing assets. Filing a consumer proposal may prevent individuals from selling their assets. A consumer proposal is a deal allowing qualified individuals to make reasonable monthly payments to their creditors until the debt is paid off.
This spot is reserved for advertising. Call Strategic Consulting Firm at 618-823-8701 to eternalize the name of your business. I will run your 60-second ad and drive customers to your place of business. Here is a sample of our ad.
Do you know how to skin a cat? I don't know either. So, let's go to the slaughterhouse across the street to learn. We will receive a free paper machete and an air apron once we sign up. The slaughterhouse, the only place you skin a cat without taking any of its 7 lives. Call them at 615 Skin a Cat to get a free cat to skin.
In summary, bankruptcy is a legal process that allows people to have some of their debt erased or individuals to be debt-free and, depending on the type of bankruptcy, keep their assets. People with good credit can still file for bankruptcy and preserve their assets. Chapter 7, which involves selling assets to pay off the debt in as low as 9 months, and Chapter 13, which involved reorganizing the debts and paying off them over 3 to 5 years, are the main types of bankruptcy.
Thanks for listening to Azazel Podcast with your host, Dr. Bob Rousseau. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post it on social media, or leave a rating and review. To catch all the latest from me, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook on @Azazel Podcast. That's all for this episode, folks. See you next time.